You're getting ready. You told me, don't get excited about an IPO. That's years away. But what is top of your agenda? You've just been confirmed as the MD, CEO of NNPC.
I think just been nominated by Mr. President, and what this means is that we're going to lead a company that will become the biggest company in Africa. Not just that, a company that will lead the transition into the renewables as we go forward to zero carbon situation. And what you have to do is to focus on gas development as everybody else is doing, and also focus on the realities that you need to go electric, you need to go EV, and to do this you need a number of things getting done very quickly as is possible, make this company completely commercial and completely profitable. It already is. And therefore, we're leading a very big transformation, changing things from what we know today to something new.
Okay, well, you can give me abreast of when the assets get readjusted. We are here at Gas Tech. We are in the middle of, some would say, a gas crisis in Europe and around the UK. Are we in crisis in the gas markets, Mele?
Yeah, we're in a potential crisis in the sense that, in last year, there are a number of things happened under investment in the gas sector, particularly entirely the whole of the oil and gas industry. The implication of that is that, you're going to see the effect coming up in a year or two, max in a year or two, and that will also affect the gas supply all over the globe, and particularly in Europe. And that's going to show up in a number of gas-rich countries. A number of gas supply projects have been stalled. A number of midstream gas projects have been stalled or delayed. And the net effect will be that there will be a clear impact on pricing, coming very shortly.
Well, you know what's coming next. I'm going to push you on the prices. I'm looking at Asia, up over $25, Europe at 22%. I mean, this squeeze has been really quite dramatic. Do you think prices squeeze higher in Asia and in Europe?
Surely will, because you still have you clearly have a supply gap that is obvious, and that means that the spread will narrow, and you'll see a difference not just 25 to 22, but you'll see something very, very close, maybe between 25 and 24.
Okay, so that gap tightens. In terms of the underinvestment, Mele, I look at Nigeria. Nigeria has gone from being number 4 in the world in terms of your gas ranking to number 6 this year. Will you seek to regain market share? Will you build out your gas component?
Yeah, there are a number of things that are going on now to improve on the gas supply. We surely have issues around gas supply to the energy plan in particular, and even into the domestic market. And the net effect is that you'll see some slippages in cargoes in 2022 and even in 2021. And the implication of that is that you have to do something very, very pretty quick. And we've lost time, we've lost investment. And for us, what must happen is a very quick return to pre-COVID level, investment level. And that, of course, is being adjusted. And I know that this will be a key challenge for the industry.
Okay, so that's the industry challenge. Let's pivot to oil. I know that you'll be meeting with a few oil ministers who are in town as well. Goldman Sachs, let's just finish with the gas. Goldman Sachs say, let's take a look at this. Goldman Sachs say the tightness in global gas supplies is a clear and potentially meaningful bullish catalyst to the oil market for this winter. Gas constriction, will it build and boost oil prices?
Yes, absolutely, because many jurisdictions, including our country, gas production is tied to oil production. Many of the production that we have are associated. And therefore, when you don't invest in the oil, you have problem with the gas. And that constriction will be parallel, and therefore you'll see price spiral in both areas.
How high do you think that oil can spike to on this squeeze in the gas?
It will not be very wrong if you said I can see an additional $10 on the barrel.
Okay, $10 in the barrel very soon, in the next month?
Maybe 3 months, max 6 months.
Okay, and in terms of will that endure, that is the question. Can OPEC Plus continue to add 400,000 barrels a month as you see it at the moment?
I think potentially there's a challenge getting that done very, very quickly. I don't see closing that supply gap in 3-4 months' time. So surely you can have a cure in 6 months' time, and you could have something done probably after 6 months.
And just for me, quickly, when do you think production for you will get back to your allocation from OPEC? Because you've underperformed recently on that, haven't you?
From everything we're doing, we'll see getting back to the OPEC level probably by the end of October, maximum middle of November.